Hi, Mrs. Lewis here. Today we're going to talk about different parts of flowers. Scientists have all different kinds of classifications for flowers, and there are a lot of technical science terms, but we're going to keep it simple today. There are two different types of plants that are in a classification of gymnosperms, and those are the flowering kind. And then angiosperms are the kind with just leaves. These plants don't get flowers, similar to my house plant over here. A lot of our house plants don't get flowers. Those are angiosperms. So we are going to dissect a flower in different parts. And here is, I believe this is an azalea. I borrowed it from my neighbor, so I'm not positive, but I think this is an azalea plant. And as you can see, there are different types of leaves and different parts of the flower, and we're going to talk about 6 different parts today. The obvious part that all of you know are the petals. That's this big purple part here. And then we have this long stick right here that sticks up above these others. This part right here, the longest part, is called the pistil. We also have the stamen, and that's these little parts here that look like the pistil, but these are called the stamen, and those are the part that the bees like. They are the part that produce pollen. We also have the sepal, and this is the part of the plant here that holds the flower together. I'm going to show you a different type of flower. All of you have these in your yard, I bet, especially this time of year. These are dandelions, and the sepal of the dandelion is right back here. And it can look differently at different times on the flower. Like here, this is the sepal. This is what is holding the flower together. And this moves. It opens up and it will go into these like puffball type of flowers. And the wind or birds will take these, and this is the actual seed of the flower. So when these fly off in the air and they hit the ground and go down into the dirt, it plants new dandelions, and that's how we get them all over our yard. Okay, back to our azalea here. So these are the leaves of the azalea, and then this is the stem. So I'm going to show you a fun activity that you can do and dissect the flower on your own. What you'll need is a flower, some Elmer's glue, a piece of paper, and a marker or crayon or pencil. You'll take your piece of paper and you fold it in half the long way, the tall way. So we're folding it into 2 parts now, in half. And then we're gonna fold into thirds. Little math lesson here too. 1/3 of the paper, so you'll fold it, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you'll fold it approximately 1/3 of the way down the paper, and then you'll fold the other part back. So when you open your paper all the way up, you have 6 different parts. I took and drew a line across those parts just to make it more visible. And then I pulled my flower apart into the different parts that we talked about. So this is going to be your petal. This is your pistil. It's that long, thin, the longest part of the flower there that you see. And then the other little parts in the center of the flower, those are the sepal. Or I'm sorry, those are the stamen. Those are the part that produce flower. And then the part that we showed you down here that holds the flower together, those are the sepal. And then we have the leaf and the stem of the flower. Now, as you guys know, there are many other parts of the flower. Down in the ground, there's the roots. So feel free to get out there and explore on your own, look at flowers, look at different plants, decide whether they're a gymnosperm or an angiosperm, and just take a close look. You can even use a magnifying glass. Take a close look at different parts of the flower and have fun exploring it. Have a great day, guys.